Maybe if I do this, it'll break the algorithm and get it to stop happening. Seeing as how it looks like whatever I do, I'm sabotaged. Well, if that's the case, guess what? I'm gonna do something that will sabotage something I want sabotaged. YouTube does not push my videos or pretty much anybody's. Even if you're subscribed and hit bell notification, you actually have to go to my channel manually yourself to find the videos and watch them. So if you like what you're seeing here, the information that I provide, the philosophical essays, the cerebral content, the book reviews, etc., you're going to have to manually go to my YouTube channel and find the videos. I post new videos every day, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for the video essays in particular. Welcome to day 297, and tell me YouTube millionaire. Fight fire with fire. So if I start talking about President Trump constantly, consistently in my videos, in some way, shape, or form, that's algorithmically driven, almost like AI brain rot. It's how Jimmy Kimmel gets so many views on so many of his videos on YouTube, despite the fact that he's losing $40 million a year for ABC. Any monologue that he has about President Trump ends up getting 1 to 5 million views on average, but his other videos usually only break 100,000. It's the equivalent of AI brain rot. If I start talking about it, since everything I try to do to get traction, to get views and stuff, seems to get sabotaged, then it will stop Jimmy Kimmel from getting views on this topic. Because, well, if I'm talking about President Trump all the time, then it has to be stopped. The views have to be stopped because I can't be known. I can't be allowed to succeed. That's taking advantage of the crappy system. Today was going to be a review of a book I just finished on spiritual combat by Lieutenant Colonel Dave Grossman, but I guess that'll wait for tomorrow, or the next video that I do for you guys. I'm on a little bit of a pattern right now where I'm posting one video that's kind of a throwback, and then one day, and then the next day I do a video essay for you all. This allows me a little bit more of a break, a little bit more time to think of ideas to talk about, but at the same time giving you content that I've already broached. Again, you guys might not believe it, but this stuff is real. That I'm constantly having to deal with being roadblocked and sabotaged and stuff. So leverage places and situations that the devil wants to succeed and latch on to them. Fight fire with fire, be a parasite just like him. It's what happened with the slot machine channels. That is addictive, mesmerizing content that is basically sinful that I latched onto, and guess what ended up happening? The slot machine content was decimated. So it worked there. Now slot machine content no longer gets the views that it used to because I latched onto it. If there's another sin online that I can latch onto in order to get it to be destroyed, then I guess I'm going to do that. The next thing I might do is latch onto, well, I could do brain rot. I just need to figure out how to do it properly, because there is a proper way to do brain rot, and that content will start being destroyed as well. Now, I'm just a guy, my friends. I'm just a guy. There's nothing special about me. However, if they're going to act like there is something special about me, then that they want to destroy, then I'm going to fight fire with fire. This is what I'm doing. You can't keep me down forever. If I am to run this marathon And this marathon is to continue for the rest of my life. If it is never to end, and anytime I'm told that it's going to end and put a carrot in front of me is just meant to cause more pain, like what happened with this rapture situation, then okay, I am going to make you pay for it, because you should not be doing this. I'm succeeding in terms of my subscriber growth on YouTube, and if YouTube wants to turn that into a vanity metric, then guess what's going to happen? They're going to go out of business. Either they stop blocking me, they stop sabotaging me, or they will be sabotaged. They're going to get what they deserve. So the next thing up, I'm going to be talking about President Trump a lot more. And either it will succeed or it won't. I love President Trump. He is a great president, imperfect man who really screwed up the Epstein stuff, but generally speaking, good dude, and actually has the best intentions for us. So it doesn't hurt for me to talk about him anyway. Might as well. This might not go anywhere, but I'm giving it a try. It might be that they're still going to give Kimmel the 5 million views per Trump diatribe, and they'll still only give me 50 at most views on a video, despite the number of subs I have. But I'm going to give it a try. Let's see what happens. Fight fire with fire until you take out the enemy. If they're going to sabotage you, then you sabotage them right back. It's how you punch back. I didn't let them put me into despair by failing this potential rapture situation on September 23rd and 24th. No, I was fully prepared for it not to happen, because Jesus prepares us in the Bible by saying, you will not know when it happens. You will not know. And whether you believe him or not is really where your despair comes from or doesn't. Because I believe him, I am not in despair. I am sad because, man, I wish it was. I wish it did happen, because I want out of this mess. But it didn't. Here we are. As I said to my girlfriend, cracks knuckles and gets to work. That's what I did. That's what I'm doing. Still making videos. Still working out every day. Still reading every day. Still writing every day. Still trying to inspire people every day. The handful of people that see my videos and stuff. It wasn't going to happen. I knew that. It would have been nice if it did. That's all. So President Trump, keep kicking butt. Love you, buddy. I do. Please release the client list. Please. Amen. That's all I got for today. Love y'all.